downtown Rochester, and it is time for the First Federal program with Dick Belcher, streaming on WROIFM.com, RTC Channel 5, and audio and video over on the First Federal Facebook page. Good morning, Dick.
Good morning, Paul. Now, how do you know it's a beautiful morning? It's pitch dark.
I was outside a little bit earlier.
Oh,
At least it's cool. It's not, high 80s.
It is a great fall morning, and we know it's fall because first day of fall was Monday.
Yes, it was.
So, well, we got a lot of festivities going on around the community. Tijuana Fall Festival's this weekend. It's today and tomorrow, and then the Akron is going to have a little festival. We're going to talk about that a little later on. That'll come Saturday evening. Oh, we got impeachment going.
Yeah. They decided it's finally time. They're done with him, so they're going to try to see what they can do about it.
Well, they've tried that many times.
Yeah.
I did a little research on that. Actually, I saw the Indianapolis Star had a story about it. There's been about approximately 20 impeachments since we established the United States.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Most of them are judges. 8 of them were judges, and some senators, and of course there were 2 recent presidents that impeachment was attempted. Nixon, and once that started, that was all over Watergate. Then he resigned, and then Clinton, he was impeached in the House, but then it goes to the Senate, and it didn't fly there.
Nope, the Senate found him innocent.
Okay, we got a little trivia this morning. What was the town of Akron originally named? Newark, Newburgh, or it's always been Akron? And with that, Tanner, tell us what's happening in the sports world.
Good morning. I'd be happy to. We got a lot going on here in the sports world, especially locally. All fall sports are well in the swing of things. It's almost October. It's hard to believe it's almost October. So, football seasons we're actually at the halfway point right now of the season. Cross country seasons, they'll have their conference matchups or conference meets coming up. Volleyball season's well in conference play, soccer, all that good stuff. So we got a few Friday night football games under the light tonight. Rochester's traveling to Peru tonight. Rochester's got a record of 3-2. Peru's got a record of 2-3. So that should be a good matchup. Tippecanoe Valley coming off their big win in the Bell game last week. They now have a record of 4-1. They host Wicco, who is 0-5, so Wicco's looking for their first victory there. Got Winnemac at a record of 1-4. They host Culver tonight, 3-2. And then we got Caston, 0-5, looking for their first victory. They travel to North White tonight, who is 1-3. So a bunch of local games going on around the area. If you're looking for something to do, go on out, get a seat on the bleachers, enjoy some football, or if you want to watch it from the comfort of your home, and you have Rochester telephone company digital tier, you can watch it right there on channel 4 and then channel, I believe, 123 up to 129.
Awesome.
So, there you go. College football, we've got some matchups going on this weekend. Purdue had a bye week last week, so we couldn't lose. Dick, it was a good week. We couldn't lose.
It's a good week, yeah.
Purdue hosts Minnesota tomorrow, who's 3-0. They're also coming off a bye week. That game will be at 3:30 tomorrow on ESPN2. Minnesota is a 1.5-point favorite. Hopefully Purdue has a lot of their guys back from injury tomorrow. We'll see. Indiana beat UConn 38-3 last week. They now travel to number 25 Michigan State, who's 3-1. Michigan State's a 14-point favorite. That is also a 3:30 game tomorrow. I believe that's on Big Ten Network. And number 10 Notre Dame lost to Georgia last week in a close game, 23-17. They host number 18 Virginia, who's 4-0 tomorrow. Notre Dame is a 12.5-point favorite. And then in pro football, both local teams fared well over the weekend. The Bears beat the Redskins Monday night, 31-15. Now they host the Minnesota Vikings, who are 2-1 on Sunday. The Bears are 2.5-point favorites. And the Colts improved to 2-1 as they beat the Falcons 27-24. They host the Oakland Raiders on Sunday, who are 1-2. The Colts are 7-point favorites. And had announced this in spite of Cub fans. I know they're in sorrows right now. They're going to miss the playoffs for the first time since 2014. They actually lost their 9th straight game last night.
Wow.
So they're kind of in a tailspin.
Yeah.
Now the question is, will Joe Madden be their manager come next week? His contract's up. I'm guessing no, but we'll
What,
see.
you lose 9 in a row?
Yeah, they've lost 9 in a row.
Okay.
They're kind of struggling towards the end of the year there. Not a good time to do that.
No, it's not.
I got some tidbits here this morning. On this day in 1905, a physics journal published Albert Einstein's paper. You've probably heard of him, Paul.
Yeah.
Yes, a little bit. His paper was called "Does the Inertia of a Body Depend Upon Its Energy Content?" And it was introducing the equation E equals mc squared.
I'm glad to know that.
Yeah, there you go.
Now,
Learn something new every Friday.
can you figure out how E equals mc squared?
No,
Me
nope.
neither, don't worry.
We'll leave that up to Albert.
Yeah.
On this day in 1908, a guy named Henry Ford, his first Ford Model T left the plant in Detroit, Michigan. As Dick and I were kind of talking about yesterday, could you imagine being back then, just seeing this automobile come down the road for the first time? What's going through your mind?
Yeah.
And on this day in 1923, Lou Gehrig, pretty good baseball player, he had his first of 493 total career home runs.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, especially back then, that was a lot of home runs. And today's National Hug a Vegetarian Day, National Tourism Day, National Crush a Can Day, National Love Note Day, National Morning Show Host Day. So
Hey.
you're a morning show host day.
Yeah.
And National Corned Beef Hash Day. So I don't know how they come up with these days. I just find them and report them.
I don't know. I'm okay with that morning
Morning show
host.
host day.
Yeah.
There you go.
Corned beef hash day, lunch.
Yeah, I'm not a fan, but my dad really likes it, so he might be happy to see that.
Okay. All right, some upcoming events. There's a fish and chicken dinner tonight from 4 to 7:30 at the Fulton County Museum. The proceeds go to New Life Church Operations Christmas Child Shoe Boxes. Rochester Middle School is presenting Disney's High School Musical at 7 p.m. on Saturday, October 5th, and 2 o'clock on Sunday, October the 6th, in the RHS Gymnasium. I think that's in the middle school gymnasium. I'm not sure about that. Rochester Zebras basketball program is holding a golf outing on Saturday, October 5th, in the Round Barn Golf Club and at Mill Creek. Registration begins at 7:30 with a shotgun start at 9 a.m. lunch and a silent auction to follow. $225 per team or $60 per person. Scioto's Eye is putting on Race to the Mars, a 0.5K. Now that's not a typo. That's 0.5.
It's a fun run,
It's a
as they're
fun
calling it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you couldn't even get up speed in 0.5. Anyway, it's a fun run that will benefit the sorority and the Taylor Mars Scholarship Fund. The race will start at 6 p.m. from the Dam Landing parking lot, and registration is $20 per person, which includes a long sleeve T-shirt and adult beverages. What do they mean by adult beverages?
I think that's of the alcoholic kind.
Oh, okay. Registrants must be 21 or older for obvious reasons, but children may run or walk with their parents for free. Rochester Community School Corporation is selling auditorium seats. The cost is $25 per row, 8 to 14 seats. So I can buy a whole row for $25.
You sure can.
I think the price of like $25 per seat.
I think so.
Okay, well.
Those would look good in the lobby
Yeah.
there, though.
Yeah, should we get some, Tanner, and put them in the lobby?
There you go. That's your call. I'll leave that to you.
Okay. Okay, the cost is $25 per row. A total of 50 rows are available. First come, first serve. Okay, some milestones happened this week. Emerson Inyard, longtime retail merchant here in town, died at the age of 96. He had Inyard's hardware store for many, many years. Our condolences to that family. Rochester Fire Department, flowers for them. They received their new fire truck. Cost about $500,000.
Yeah, it's a pretty little truck.
Pretty good. Okay. Well, anyway, some flowers to them. Also, flowers to Tom Make, Kiwanis Festival founder. This is the 15th year for the Kiwanis Festival, and Tom and his family have pretty much put that together every year and does an immense amount of work on that, and it's really good for the community. I see Tippy Valley was students were awarded made an award by Riley Children's Foundation for being the only school corporation in the state giving at least $2,500 per school to the foundation last year. Congratulations to them. We'll talk a little more about that later on. So, a little bit of money news. Dow was down 79 yesterday, closed at 26,891. Just stays in that, pretty much in that 26 to 27,000. GM strike is on its second week. That's cost a lot of money and a lot of inconvenience for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So hopefully they'll get that settled soon. The first gas station in America to ditch gas for 100% electrical vehicle charging opened in Tacoma Park, Maryland. That's nice to know information.
Yep.
I'm not sure that's a very good business on their part. They better keep the gas pumps.
I know it.
There's several places that you can get electricity, electricity is pretty economical. So I'm not sure how they're going to make any money on that, but that's what they elected to do. Okay, at First Federal, come in and see us today. And tomorrow we're open till 8, from 8:30 to noon. If your bank is closing, come to First Federal, and the local bank is closing. I think the last day is today.
Yes.
And First Federal, we'd be glad to have you come over and open an account with us. You can always bank with us online and with our mobile apps, which is free to download. Our ATM is open 24/7 as well if you need some cash. Zelle, person-to-person payments can be made right from our mobile app. We offer many different mortgage products, USDA, FHA, conventional loans, one-step construction loans, premier first-time home buyer loans, and more. Our loan originators, Ben Dalton, John Schaefer, here in Rochester, Bill Morris, and Winnemac can help you with the more details. We offer Simply Free checking accounts and Simply Free business checking accounts. When you open a new checking account, we'll give you a gift. So come on down. We got a great deal on business checking accounts as well as individuals. We offer commercial lending for businesses. Contact Lindy Breeden for more information. We also offer financial services. Contact Mark Woodball or Brian Bell today for more information. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Happy 25th anniversary to Carrie Camp. She's been with us 25 years. She celebrated her 25th anniversary yesterday at the bank. Borrowers must meet underwriting guidelines. We are a member of FDIC and an equal housing lender, and our NMLS number is 399927. Just a sidebar here. Bill Morris is retiring from Winnemac. He's president of that branch, and his retirement was a reception was scheduled for this afternoon due to a death in his family, that will be delayed a week. So next Friday we'll have the reception for Bill. Well, welcome, ladies. We're glad to have you here this morning. We have Kenia Rosas, okay, and Laurie Tilden-Geiger, Akron Summer Inn Festival Gurus, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, now you got this festival coming up Saturday. This is new. Tell us about it.
Sure. This came about and was created through a project of the Fulton County Leadership Academy. One of our members had this vision for this to celebrate the end of summer, the beginning of fall in Akron, and we jumped on board. We want to be on that project. He had a vision, and it was just so cool. It's really about neighbors getting together, and tomorrow happens to be National Good Neighbor Day.
Is it?
I know. What a coincidence.
Yeah.
Tanner didn't have that.
I didn't know that. I just learned something.
So just lots of fun for the community to get together, and all the proceeds go to our Akron Parks Department.
Proceeds, okay. How you gonna make money on that?
We had very generous sponsors. Our big event sponsor was our local Pike Lumber, who is so vital to our town and gives so much. And that really started other businesses giving. We have entertainment sponsors, game sponsors, so that's how we have money to give to the Parks Department.
And we'll have donation boxes throughout the event, so if people want to donate even more,
Okay.
feel free to do that.
Okay, Kenia, how did you get involved in this?
I also was a member of the Fulton County Leadership class this past season, and Rusty, my coworker, we both work for Pike Lumber, who's the one that had the vision for this event. When he was mentioning it to me on our drive over one morning, I said, yes, of course, I would love to do that.
Wow. So that's, I know that I'm pretty familiar with the academy. They have several teams that come out of each one of these classes, of which Tanner's in this class currently.
Great.
And have you come up with a project yet, Tanner?
Not yet. We're all brainstorming. We have to have them selected by mid-November. So.
I
Okay.
think he could do the second annual
Right,
Summers End
keep it
Festival.
going.
Yeah.
We would welcome them aboard. So
Okay, but tell us a little bit about the timing and the event.
sure. Tomorrow, Saturday, September 28th, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Pike Memorial Park. We have food vendors. We have free games for all the kids. So that's the great draw. Is parents can come and not spend a lot of money and enjoy our beautiful park. We have a live broadcast from WROI, which is so fun. And we think it's the first time that you have done a live broadcast in Akron.
Yes,
ever.
it is.
So
We're excited to
I
have you.
know, we're so excited. 5:30, a beloved retired teacher, Jan Morgan, is going to give a history of Akron. And this is highly anticipated. The newlywed and the not so newlywed game. Rochester's mayor, Ted Denton, is going to be the MC, and he's a hoot just himself. But we've got 5 couples, and some of them have been practicing because I think they're very afraid. So that's going to be a lot of fun. People are really looking forward to that.
How do you practice for that?
I think they watched the old newlywed game on TV and
Quiz each other.
quiz each other, and yeah.
Okay.
So we have a cool prize for the winner of that, and some not so cool,
Consolation.
not so
Consolation prizes.
for the losers. 7:15, Miss Indiana American Royal Beauty. Erica is she has this talent feature that is just amazing. I saw it on a video, and it's stunning.
And Erica is a Valley alum. So.
Akron girl,
Yes.
She is?
Yes.
Wow.
So we know all the little girls will love to see her in her crown, and that's going to be so fun. And then at sunset at 7:30, we have these beautiful little lights over at the tennis court that will come alive, and they'll just make it magical. And we'll have dancing under those lights. So just so fun for our family and our friends and our neighbors to get together. If you live in Akron, walk there. Bring your
own chair.
Bring your own chair, your comfy lawn chair, because you'll want to sit and enjoy the entertainment and just feel the small town magic.
Magic. Huh?
Magic.
It's
Yeah.
magic. Okay. Kenya, you've been working on this project for several months, right?
Yes, we have.
Okay.
Since November, December-ish.
Okay, and you've got a committee that does this, And so through the committee, you have come up all these things. Before we went on the air, you were talking about as a child going to the park. Tell us about that.
I did. I have cherished memories of the Pike Memorial Park. I drove there, actually I was a few minutes early, so I drove through there this morning and the lights were on in the pavilion. It was just beautiful. Trees, and our parks department and the town of Akron just do a beautiful job of maintaining. We have 2 parks in Akron, which a lot of people don't know about. But yeah, as a young girl, I'd ride my bike down there. Of course, we'd stay way after dark. There were no cell phones. Our parents didn't know where we were. And it was a great way to grow up. And I love being able to give back through this project back to the Parks Department, because cherished memories there.
That's neat.
And it is just a beautiful park, and you know the town just is very proud of that park, and we just keep, you know, take good care of it. Our town department does a great job of maintaining it, and everybody just takes advantage of it. It's really good use.
Akron is a beautiful little city.
It is.
It's got a lot of charm and a lot of esprit de corps.
Yes, what he said.
Okay, now we talked a little bit about this award that the foundation, the Riley Foundation, gave to the school. Are you familiar with that? I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Now, give us your connection with the school.
Sure. Director of Marketing, Public Relations, and Grant Writing for Kenia Valley.
Okay, that's
So,
a mouthful.
I am pretty proud of what our kids do. And I think one thing I need to say about the festival, too, it wouldn't be possible without, we have so many students from Valley volunteering with the games, and yeah, we couldn't do it without their help. So
The Akron Parent Support Group is letting us borrow the games
yeah,
for
so
their carnival.
yeah, so we need to thank them, because we just appreciate that so much. But yeah, the Riley, our kids give back. They have servant hearts. They're such a great inspiration for us. But you say there's a need, and these students jump on it and have fundraisers. And I love the picture that we took. Those Valley kids. Some of them were there because they raised the money, but others were there because they were impacted personally by Riley. And it was just an inspirational moment, and we're so proud of our kids.
Okay, am I correct that each school raised $2,500?
At least, yeah.
At least,
At
minimum.
least,
minimum.
yeah. First in the state ever to do that. Yeah, and that's the way our kids are.
So how did they raise all that money?
Different fundraisers. We have Riley Week. Usually it's in about March. They'll have penny wars. They have really fun ways to raise money for Riley.
Well, that's neat. While we're talking about the school over there, what else you got going on?
We have so much. So much fun. We just received recently a $100,000 safety grant. I'm pretty proud of that. Worked hard to get that.
What are you going to do with the $100,000?
All right. Recently, we did through another grant. We did a technology infrastructure audit, and we saw, we had cell phone service that was very spotty. You guys probably know that when you come to visit. Wireless service that was spotty, and we want to be connected. A lot of rural schools have a problem with that, and so we're using this money to. We have an app, a safety app, that was given to us from Kosciuszko County Sheriff's Department. And but we couldn't use it in a lot of the classrooms because of connectivity. So we brought everything up to speed at the high school and middle school. So we're connected. Another great thing this afternoon, the high school is Skyping live globally. Today is Character Day, and we've done character strength surveys. So we know our own character strength, but we also know those of our classmates and our coworkers. And this year the theme is character and your relationship with technology. So some of our kids are doing, over the weekend, going without their technology for 24 hours. I know. Some of our staff, I'm doing Sunday, Saturday night to Sunday night, just to reconnect to your family, your friends, having to have a face-to-face conversation. And so we're excited about that. This afternoon, our global Skyping will be seen by 3 to 5 million people. We have this little special event. We're going to honor some unsung heroes in our school corporation this afternoon. So
Oh, that'll be.
Stay tuned.
You just keep digging up things, don't you?
I do. I do. Our IT people, I say, hey, can you fix me up at Sky, and they jump on it. They're like, oh, we love to showcase our school like this, so.
Yeah.
Well, Kenia, you got any exciting things going on at Pike?
Oh, we always have exciting things going on at Pike. I work in HR, so of course it's always an interesting day. You never know what you're going to get, but I love it. I love working with the employees. I think we have wonderful co-workers. We, Pike does, like Lori mentioned, a lot for the community, and they definitely they support us doing that.
Yeah, I'm somewhat familiar with that. I knew Mr. Howard Utter, who used to be the president there, and
Yes.
Yeah.
it's a great organization. It's good for the employees, but more so, it's good for the community.
Yes.
Very much
Because they
so.
shared over the years lots and lots
Very
of
much
things.
so.
All right, look, Laura, give us a wrap up of the event tomorrow night.
Sure. First, we'd like to thank our committee. We also have Molly Vandy, Kim Benzine from First Federal, Jillian Kramer, Brian Crawford, and Rusty McDonald, who they put in a lot of time, and so we really want to thank them too. So come see us. We are cautiously optimistic about the weather. We're watching it, of course. I know.
Paul will take care of the weather.
I think so. I know. Even an Akron pastor, I think, has been praying about
Yes.
it.
So don't worry about it. You got a hand.
So we're good. We got good. But we will watch the weather when we set up tomorrow morning. If there is stormy weather, we will make an announcement. We do have a plan B to move it just down the street to Akron Elementary School, but we want to be outside, and so just come prepared.
So plan on coming, rain or
Yes,
shine.
Rain or shine. We're gonna have fun.
Bring your lawn chairs like we mentioned.
Bring-
Parking.
Yes. You can go Virgil Street to park at the ballparks. You can park along Rural Street in that parking lot. Also bring cash for the food vendors. A lot of them take cash, so bring some money for food. Good
Okay.
on the food. It's going to be amazing. So,
Right.
yep.
Thank you, ladies, for stopping by this
Thank you for
morning.
having us.
We appreciate it very much. Our trivia this morning, what was the town of Akron originally named? Newark, Newburgh, or it's always been Akron? I know, you know.
I do know.
Tell us.
Newark.
That's right.
Oh, see, I would have guessed it. It's always been Akron.
No.
See, I would have been wrong.
Well, I think that some of the original people came there from Newark in Ohio, and then they decided to rename it to Akron again for a town in Ohio.
Yeah. I love it because their story is they found that place and they said, this is the place. And that's what we feel today, too. This is the place.
Good. Okay, well, let's close with this statement by Macaulay. He says that the measure of man's real character is what he would do if he knew he would not be found out. Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you, guys. We look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow night.
Are you going to be at Kiwanis Festival also?
We are. We're going to head over to Kiwanis this afternoon, do a broadcast from over there this afternoon. Going to come back tomorrow to Kiwanis, broadcast over there again, and then when we get done there, we're heading straight over to Akron to hang out for the Summer's End Festival.
Good, good.
Going to be a busy weekend.
Yeah, well, thanks to WROI for giving some publicity to the community.
Oh, it's our pleasure. It's our pleasure. And thank you, Dick, for stopping by for the First Federal program. Look forward to it again next week.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.